Hello, my name is Stephen Kittner, and this is my learning manifesto on inspiring a generation of lifelong learners. Currently, I work at SGS College in the engineering department. A lot of the things that I'm going to discuss in this presentation are based around engineering, but also can be institutionalized. They're based at SGS College and therefore relevant throughout the UK. Our current position at SGS, following a recent review of teaching, learning and assessment within the department and a recent Ofsted inspection, we have found that a lot of our engineering classes are tutor-led sessions that are uninspiring and not really having much impact for our learners. The learners are struggling to take responsibility for their own learning. Also, the courses that we currently provide are quite poorly written. There is too much learning to be done in too short a space, therefore a lot of the learning is surface learning. There's not enough practical learning, and what we're finding is that actually our courses that we currently deliver are actually putting our learners off wanting to learn and wanting to be engineers. So the direction of play that we want to move into is a system where we have inspirational and fun teaching and learning. We have individualized learning, motivated learners that want to succeed. So my manifesto brings together 5 key points that I think will help address this. So challenging staff to deliver new models of teaching. So we need to get away from the teacher-led focus. We need to have more individualized learning, more project-based learning, more explorative learning, and a lot of this can be wrapped up with some of the new teaching methodologies such as the 21st century learning design. So next one is IT access for all. So in order for us to fully utilize IT resources, we really need to every individual within our department to have access to an IT device. That could be a tablet, it could form the basis of a notebook. Once we have that, we then need to ensure that all of our learners can connect and get online quickly and easily without there being too many issues. Then we also need to have some form of offline resource as a backup. The next element is professional development for our staff to utilise the tools effectively. Therefore, we need continuous training and support. Thus, there's also a need now to have IT specialists within departments. If we want to use more and more IT, then we need to have people who specialise in using those software tools efficiently and effectively. We also need time to develop and innovate new sessions and resources. So less teaching hours to enable development of resources. So for me, this is a cyclic thing. So if you give someone more time to develop and innovate new innovative learning resources, then that will free up more time in the classroom and that will give more time to develop more innovative learning. Currently, if we stick with our models where the sessions are tutor-led, then it's really difficult to find the time to be able to develop these sessions effectively. A focus on lifelong skills. So we want our learners not to surface learn information because they can get information at the touch of their hands. We want them to be independent and successful learners, so knowing how to utilize information that they can Google within seconds. They also need to be IT specialists so that they can utilize the software, and we also need to have IT specialists to teach them those software skills. Opportunities and challenges. So currently we're faced with the challenge of funding cuts and freezes, which puts pressure on the college to increase class sizes, which means that there is really little time for us to develop new teaching resources. So an opportunity out of the back of this is the new funding scheme within study programs. Rather than being funded to run a course, we are now funded to run a study program, which means that we can deliver a slightly smaller course to allow us a little bit more time to develop some innovative resources or teach IT skills to our learners. There's also a lack of funds available for suitable IT for all. IT devices are expensive, especially with networking requirements. However, an opportunity at the back of this is quite a lot of learners do have IT access through devices of their own. So if we use online apps such as Office 365, we can then utilize the internet rather than having to have high-powered devices. However, this is not for everybody. The third challenge that we currently face is the time to develop the resources. So an opportunity here could be that we utilize specific time for these resources to develop distance learning courses, which could bring in an extra income. Thank you.